Good afternoon. This is Gino show. And before I introduce you the guests, I will tell you a little story very, very quickly. My name is Gino, and I also joined Rotary, I think about 26 or 27 years ago. And the reason that I joined is because my wife says to me, I have my boss that wants to take you for lunch. I says, oh, that's something. I said, okay, whatever. So I was working in construction, so I was always busy, 14 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, but I had a vacation for a week or so. And I took the opportunity to go to lunch for a friend of mine that I think he meant that he's going to take care of me. So we went to a nice, beautiful restaurant across from the lake in Acton, and all of a sudden I thought we were going to sit down separately from everybody else. You know, he opened the door to a big room, and there was about 35 people. Were all Rotarian, but I didn't know about it. But my friend says, those are my friends. I says, so what are we doing here? I just want you to know, to see what they're doing. Actually, after the ceremony was done, Rotary, I understand, did a lot, and they were helping a lot of people. And there was also a energetic club because everybody knew each other, and they made the time, even though they were working different offices so forth, to be there 12 o'clock every Wednesday. So after a while, my friend says, did you like the lunch? I says, yes, the lunch was good. And what about my friends? I says, well, I was very, very impressed because the story they were telling, it really hurt right here. I mean, they were doing very, very good deed to other people, not only local, international and national. I mean, I was really surprised. So I said to myself, if I find the time to squeeze a couple of hours, I will try to be at the meeting. The question is, when you are a former or a steward of the big job, you cannot take time off. So I had to wait until my time was right. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you the rest of the story another time. But I finally joined, and I've been active for 27 years. And my club, the original club is Acton Boxborough. And I encourage anybody that watch this particular show, if they have extra time and they work locally, if they can go to a meeting in Acton Boxborough at the hotel in Boxborough, it's a very, very enjoyment time that you spend with other people. And then you know what Rory does. So this is the end of the story. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to a nice young lady that I've known for many years, because even though I belong to another club, I always go, I make an effort to go to Westford, my original club. So her name is Ann, and she was a past president of Rotary, and I was very lucky that we have her, and only she joined, the husband joined too. So now she will tell us a story why she's here. Would you be kind enough to introduce yourself?
I will indeed. And Gino, thank you very much for inviting me and giving me this chance to talk a little bit, not so much about Rotary in general, but about a project that we have coming up very soon that I think people would enjoy knowing about. Next Friday on May 13th at the hotel in Boxborough, the Rotary Club will be holding its annual comedy night. And over the years, we've had a hypnotist, we've had a stand-up comic. This year, we have a charismatic magician named Matt Roberts. We are very excited to have him as our key performer. He has been a contestant on America's Got Talent. He performs all over the area. He has been a popular entertainer at the Symphony Fundraiser every year, the Boston Symphony. He's well known in the area. He gives amazing magic tricks. You'll never figure out how he does it. He does it in a way that nobody's going to have to be embarrassed. Nobody's going to have to say, oh, I hope the kids aren't listening. And he will be a lot of fun for people to listen to. It's called Bid for Brighter Futures, the funniest fundraiser around. And it starts at 6 o'clock on May 13th, goes to 9 o'clock. And for your admission, you will get not only this fabulous performer, but also a full buffet dinner. There'll be a cash bar, and you'll have the opportunity to bid on wonderful raffle prizes donated by our generous local merchants and by the members of the Rotary Club as well.
Beautiful.
Why are we doing this? Well, everybody could use a laugh, especially after the last couple of years. But also, and as always with a Rotary Club, the only reason we do fundraisers is so that we can give the money away to the people that need it.
That's true.
And this year, there were so many people that we wanted to share with that we ended up asking 4 local organizations if we could help them out. And those are the Acton Food Pantry. Everybody knows just how vital they are to the community.
That's true.
The Domestic Violence Services Network, which serves Acton and Boxborough and 10 other towns in the area, and is regrettably very, very much in need of our help. And also, for the first time, Danny's Place in Acton, which is an advocacy group for kids in particular, started from a tragic accident with a teenage driver that didn't have enough to do in town, spread to a place where teenagers could go and hang out, and is now a fully certified place for getting help of all kinds for young people. And also the Cooperative Elder Services of Acton. So with the beneficiaries that we have, we are thinking of everybody in our community, from the youth to the old age, with people that don't have enough to eat, with people that don't that are struggling at home. And so if you would like to come and have a good time, your money would be going to these 4 fabulous organizations. Tickets are $50 and can be obtained at the website bidforbrighterfutures.com. bidforbrighterfutures.com, or you can call Rotary Club member Ann Hentz at 617-834-1615, or email her at ann@annhentz.com. That's ANNE at ANNEHENTZ.com.
Would you show that picture?
I will definitely show it.
Very.
So, Friday the 13th, we were a little bit worried that somebody might say Friday the 13th is not a good omen, but we thought so much bad luck is a sure sign of good luck. And
right.
So we know that everybody will be brave about coming out on Friday the 13th to support this great fundraiser.
That's beautiful.
And do you have any questions for me about this event?
The question, I was very surprised that we have a new members, 2 new members. Mm-hmm. They are joining from what state?
Our newest members will be inducted in the beginning of June from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Are you like South Carolina? They decide to move in right here in Acton.
move to Acton
Unbelievable.
and become Acton Rotarians.
How do you like that? That's beautiful.
That's another thing about the Rotary Club. We're not just a local organization.
No.
We have many Rotary clubs, both in the area,
Yes.
statewide,
Yes.
countrywide, and worldwide.
Worldwide,
And
yes.
so you can always find
Yeah.
a Rotary Club
A
wherever
lot of
you
people
go.
don't know that. There's over 1.5 million people
That's right.
that join Rotary all over the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if there are young people that are interested in a club that has the motto, as we do, service above self,
Yes.
there is an organization for high school students called Interact.
It's true.
And there is a chapter of Interact at ABRHS. And if anyone is interested, maybe they'd like to come to the event. Maybe they'd like to come to bid for Brighter Futures.
Right.
Or they can also ask at the counseling department at the high school and get further information.
Because we still give a dictionary, right?
We still give dictionaries.
I like that.
Our projects cover our local community from childhood to old age.
That's true.
We start out with dictionaries to third graders. We have a program about how to budget and plan for life as an independent young person that we offer to kids at the high school. We do projects like the food pantry, benefiting the food pantry. And we also try to benefit the older folks in the community by doing projects at the life care community of Acton and so forth. And our club has also been fortunate enough to be involved in international projects as well. Last year, we were involved in being able to offer free heart surgeries to poor people who needed them in India through a partnership with a club in India there. And so the Rotary Club is exciting in the range of possibilities that it offers to people who like to help others. Service above self.
Yes, true. There's also Rotary all over the world are also trying to help Ukraine too.
That's right. There is a very active organization, both in Rotary International and in our Rotary District.
Millions and millions of dollars goes right through to help those poor people.
Right.
They, unfortunately, what happened is they were invaded and they are losing their country practically because a lot of cities are being destroyed and they really need a lot of help.
Right.
And I'm glad that Rotary immediately assisted, as the different government from all over the world are helping.
That's right.
Also, that's something that we have to say, God, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Well, I think that that takes care of Bid for Brighter Futures next Friday, May 13th at the Boxborough Regency. We would love to see anyone in the community who is interested in service projects, teenagers who might be interested in joining or revitalizing the Interact Club at the high school, and people that want to have a good time next Friday night at Bid for Brighter Futures.
And I'll be there selling tickets.
That's right.
And I hope I can sell so many. So the club promised me 5 cents for the night. And I'm so excited because if I sell over 500 tickets, I get 5 cents. I can put that in the bank.
Right.
I love that.
Well, you'll be very tempted to spend some money on the tickets,
I'm
tickets
sure,
for our
I'm
raffle
sure,
items.
I'm sure.
Once again, our members and our local businesses have been very generous in what they have offered us for raffle prizes.
My wife and I, we already...
Great.
Yeah, only thing I have to do now is a check, which I'm going to see if in my pocket I have one.
Okay.
I'll see it. I hope you enjoy the show. I don't usually talk too much, but this time I did just speak a little bit. But nevertheless, this is Gino's show. If you have friends that have no place to go or to do, invite them to come with you at the Acton Boxborough Hotel, and then they will see the entertainment they're going to receive. They will be very, very happy, and they will be happy to see that show. And also, you're doing good deeds, and God will make sure that He will never forget.
Thank you, Gino.
Thank you very much. God bless. Have a good day.